espresso machine for beginners needs to be pared back and premium. We tested all the market-leading models, and the Breville Barista Express espresso machine was the best. When you start making your own barista-style coffee at home, the first thing you'll want is the best espresso machine for beginners. It will help you perfect the basics of coffee whilst leveling up your morning cup of joe. Pair your espresso maker with freshly ground, quality coffee and you've got a winning formula. Espresso machines are used by professional baristas and at-home coffee enthusiasts. For that reason, there's a range of different machines that you can buy, including some highly technical models. Most of us don't need dials, sensors, scales, and millions of beeping buttons. Most of us just want a really great coffee. I took the market-leading espresso machines to our test kitchen to find out which are the best buys around. I tested everything, from Breville's premium machines to TikTok sensations like the Casa Brews. There were lots of brilliant products, and some less than brilliant ones too, but there were only a few that I'd recommend for beginners. My top pick is the Breville Barista Express espresso machine. As a semi-automatic espresso machine, you don't need to know your lattes from your lungos to use it. Simply load in your coffee, push a button, and your caffeine fix will be ready to go. Number 1. Breville Barista Express Espresso Machine. The Breville Barista Touch offers lots of guidance in the form of a touchscreen control center with step-by-step tutorials and multiple programs, so it's great for beginners. But it also includes advanced controls and allows for manual operation for more experienced users and people who want to get creative. It has a quality built-in grinder as well as an adjustable auto-froth setting for milk that lets you control the amount of foam created. The Touch is a great choice if you want a machine that allows you to dive right in and start making decent drinks without having to pull up a host of how-to videos online. Even a guest could probably walk up and make themselves a drink on this machine without too much trouble. But those with more experience aren't likely to get bored. You can opt for more or less control over each step in your drink-making process. The Barista Touch is just as consistent as the smaller Breville Bambino Plus, and it's also a little more powerful, pulling balanced shots and frothing milk with ease. Number 2. Gaggia RI9380/46 Classic Evo Pro. Gaggia Classic Pro, more nuanced espresso, but mediocre milk frothing. This affordable machine can yield surprisingly complex shots, but it struggles to froth milk and feels a bit outdated. It's best for those who primarily drink straight espresso. The Gaggia Classic Pro is the updated version of the Gaggia Classic, which has been a popular entry-level machine for decades thanks to its simple, approachable design and capacity to produce worthy espresso shots. While the Classic Pro has a somewhat improved steam wand compared with the Classics, it's still imprecise compared with that of the Breville Bambino Plus. It also struggles to muster milk froth with a velvety texture, though it's capable of doing so once you've practiced a bit. The Pro isn't quite as easy for beginners to master as our top pick, but it was able to produce shots with greater nuance and acidity and often more intense crema. If you have a taste for straight espresso, that advantage could outweigh the Gaggia's drawbacks. Number 3. Calphalon Vclec 1 Temp IQ Espresso Machine with Steam Wand. For those that have aspirations of becoming serious at-home baristas, the Calphalon Temp IQ offers everything you need and then some, earning it a place as one of our favorite espresso machines. Its grinder, brew head, and steam wand are capable of brewing cafe-quality espresso and obtaining that rich, creamy, and elusive microfoam when steaming milk. It achieves this using the same kind of semi-automatic design you'd find behind the counter in a cafe, meaning you do need to learn a few skills before you can enjoy the best this machine has to offer. Luckily, the Temp IQ makes learning those skills easier than most comparable models on the market. Once you've mastered them, an intuitive interface makes it easy to start delving into advanced settings. Combine all this with a relatively painless cleaning process, and you have a supremely capable option that can keep up as your skills grow. Espresso quality. In our tests, we were able to consistently pull fantastic espresso shots with the Temp IQ. In fact, these shots were deemed cafe quality by our lead tester, a seasoned barista. We particularly like that the machine uses a pre-programmed 3-second pre-infusion period. This pre-infusion gently wets the grinds before applying the full espresso brewing pressure. This helps even out the grinds before they are hit with the full pressure, which can help make up for any slight imperfections in grind size or tamping technique. We also found the steam wand on the Temp IQ to be quite effective, which led to the enjoyment of some insanely delicious lattes and cappuccinos throughout our testing. Again, our in-house barista deemed these milk drinks to be up to cafe standards. The Calphalon Temp IQ is one of the best espresso machines on the market for both beginner and experienced baristas looking to make cafe-quality lattes at home. It produces beautiful shots, the steam wand is top-notch, and it affords you the ability to learn and grow your skills. While it's an investment, when you consider all you get and the quality drinks that you will be able to produce, we think it's more than worth it. Number 4. Philips 2200 Series Fully Automatic Espresso Machine Latte Go Milk Frother. While Philips has positioned itself well with its no-tube Latte Go milk frothing system, particularly with the Philips 3200 Latte Go, it otherwise remains lacking in profile, stale, and without any real intrinsic value. The brand new Philips 2200 series, however, could turn the tide. That's because this small machine, costing $488, rivals a true classic in my super automatic espresso machine review. While already ancient, the DeLonghi Magnifica S is a benchmark for me when it comes to good espresso and milk foam from a cheap plastic shell. The Philips model doesn't offer anything more than that either. It's just a little bit newer, a little bit more contemporary, and offers a reasonable number of features. Just press a button assuming you don't need to change any of the current settings, and the coffee will make beautiful, aromatic coffee. The coffee tastes and smells delicious, plus the milk is at a nice temperature that you can drink straight after. Thanks to its double ceramic grinders that can be fully adjusted up to 12 levels, you can get freshly ground coffee bean smell and taste every day. The machine is pretty quick once you start it up, auto cleans the coffee spout on its own, and is easy to clean. I love how I can now get and try different coffee beans from different brands and cafes, or try the pre-ground coffee every now and then. The coffee bean compartment is pretty big and it has a seal to preserve the coffee bean's aroma over time and reduce the grinding noise. I feel that I can save more money compared to buying coffee capsules. After using this machine, my wife and I, a few times daily for around 2 weeks, we still have plenty of coffee beans left for the weeks to come.